is a thing happening here. People are, most of the treatment centers and sober livings I've ever been anywhere near is there's only two questions. Have you paid your bill? And that's actually the only question.
I mean, bro,
have you paid your bill?
That's right, because you work in that industry, or you did work.
I did for a long time, and no one's on you about there's a claim that there's this sort of expectation of you to fulfill certain things, but the reality is people are walking around like one flew over the cuckoo's nest in their pajama slippers and vaping themselves to death, and all of that's fine if you're being, as you say, confronted and challenged to look at where you are, get real about where that is so that you can move through it, so that you don't leave treatment or sober living or whatever and just fall because you've been given none of the tools to stand by yourself. You've just been given a place to wear pajamas for 3 months. Then you're going to walk outside and be like, I don't know how to dress. And what you guys did the other night was say, here's a little bit of the map out. And I had a chat with one of them who said, it was really difficult, but being confronted and challenged in that way. But ultimately, if I don't want to leave here in the state that I arrived, then that's exactly what I need. This is newcomers admitting, this is what I need.
Change is mandatory.
Yeah, and there's a personal aspect here too. You getting love from not the bosses, but whatever the people in charge. You actually have a relationship with the authority. Yeah.
Well, right now we don't have a lot of people in the house. Actually, to your point of asking for the bill, one of the guys in the house just barely paid today, and he's been here for a week. And I want him to stay. And I think we're just going to have to figure it out. Unless
a week late's not bad.
Yeah, but it was really chasing. It was getting to the point where we were like, dude, there was talk about kicking him out, but it was that's the last thing I think for us, unless we're full and there's a waiting list to get in. So I guess I'm not that holier than thou because we have empty beds and the structure works better with more people. So he's also
but the point, aside from the payment, which I understand is a separate issue, but the point it runs through the meeting, runs through the house, which is within the confines of structure, you can play. You've given them all a structure, and I walk in and I watch a group of people playing. Even by the way, while they clean the fucking kitchen,
and they're happier.
I saw Rudy shining the stove, and I lived with Rudy.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa, something's happened here,
dude. It's a magical thing when you can. I don't know when it works. This kind of thing.
Well, I think the point from the meeting and the point you're making here is structure is freedom.